Hi guys, so this evening I'm doing myself a bit of a badass tea. There's a load there going on. I have got chips hiding under there somewhere. These are from Tesco's. I went there today on the search for the Wicked Kitchen turkey, no turkey crown thing. And I managed to find one that was sitting on the shelf in the plant-based section, and I was like, oh, go me. And I ummed and ahed because I thought, well, it is a bit expensive and the date on it is the 21st, but I think it will be all right with it still wrapped, roasted up the 24th. I think it'll be fine. I thought I'll take a chance. I'll go with it. Got close up on my chip there. I'm really sorry. Yeah, and I did get a few things, a few cupboardy items I just had to get. Because it's like you go on click and collect with Tesco's, and it's like some of your things that are cupboard items are like 3 items and no more. And I thought, well, what if I'm not able to get out because of how my legs are? Well, not just my legs, everywhere is covered in psoriasis and arthritis. And what if I'm really bad? What if it snows? I think of all sorts. What if this? It's like when I go to put the rubbish out at night, and it's like I leave it by the back door for my son when he comes back from his little pot wash job that he does at the chip shop. And I said, well, there might be, then what if there was some man waiting to, behind a bin or something, some big burly, scary person or something. And he's like, oh, for God's sakes, Mum, stop being so dramatic. But yeah, I just think all sorts, what if? I'm like it all the time. I really can't help it. My anxiety just goes through the roof. But yeah, I was getting my bits and pieces like my tuna, fake tuna, plant tuna, whatever you want to call it. I was getting my sachets of that, so I got about 5 of them because I like it, the plain one. And then it was like my curry that I had from Hungry Elephant, the pouch that I've done previously on a video. I grabbed like 5 of them, where it would only let me have a couple on the home shop, and I thought, well, I want to get a few more. I'm not stockpiling as in like stockpiling like people with toilet roll. I'm doing this for me with my health conditions and sort of foreseeing the circumstances of what if I suddenly take a turn for worse and I really can't get out. And I don't know what the situation is with my car, my Motability car, and I'm in a bit of a panic with that. The what ifs are loads, at the moment. I'm waiting on someone to see if I can have a bit of help with my money to get my next vehicle, because they are not building the cheaper Qashqai and the one that I need with the heat pack, the heated seats, which is not for luxury, it is for health, and the heated windscreen. So I'm not standing there trying to scrape off and just press a button. It's fantastic. But it's extra cash, and it's extra cash that I don't have and that I can't magic up within like a couple of weeks. Well, literally next week's my pickup date. So yeah, it's all good fun. And then there's an additional charge with my harness winch thing for my mobility scooter that I've got. And because I've got my power chair that I also have, as well as my scooter, it's the what if. Hello! Does my curry smell that fantastic? Look at your nose. You're like a little rabbit. Alfie. Hello. This is my beautiful boy. Hello. You love your mummy, don't you? He's just gorgeous. He'll head bump me. Won't you? You're gorgeous. Yeah. You're beautiful. It's a bit of I know I'm going completely off track about my yeah, this is my food. This is what I was supposed to be talking about. The taste test and everything. Let's do this rather quickly, shall I? I still got my humongous chip there that's just like getting covered in curry sauce. That's so good. Done in the air fryer for half an hour because these are the super thick, chunky things. Okay. And then this is the cauliflower. Oh, I'm being dazzled. The rice is that vibrant. This is the curried cauliflower, onion bhaji and coconut rice. It's not focusing too good, is it? Great phone this is. It's just horrific. Wicked Kitchen, and it was on the reduced section, so I was like, I'm having it. I nearly took out a few people on my mobility scooter whilst I did like literally a U-turn. But hey, because it's not very often I see vegan stuff in the reduced section that I like. And it's like, oh my God, I'm having that. So yeah, that went in. Bearing in mind my bag that was sort of hooked onto the both handles of my mobility scooter. It was ready to break, I think, under the pressure. But it was, I was just picking stuff up left, right and centre. Cupboard stuff. It was like, right, that'll do. Bung that in. Ooh, hello, we focused. Crunchy masala, marinated cauliflower and chickpeas on a bed of coconut rice. I'm trying to make it sound like the Marks and Spencer's advert where they have that husky, wispy voice, but it doesn't work for me. Look at it. The taste of it is amazing. I did also have one of their, just do another taster. It is nice. Yeah. I did pick up their Wicked Kitchen Christmas wrap thing that's in with the sandwiches. I've never been able to get one before, but I happened to be at the right place at the right time, and I was eating it in the car after I put my shopping in, where I just literally just launched the bag into the back seat as quick as I could, because I was on my own. But yeah, and I ate this wrap, and I was expecting, well, according to the wrapping, unless I read it wrong, there's supposed to be like soya pieces in there. So I was assuming I was going to find like some faux meaty things in there, as well as this gravy type thing going on. And it was all right, but it was like eating pea shoots and lettuce leaves, and that was it. And it was a bit strange, but it was nice, but in a strange sort of way. But it wasn't the Christmas. I was expecting a bit of cranberry tasting and just nice, but it was just strange. So, but hey, never mind. Cat's still there. Yep. Hey, you. It's like, yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. I love you. Hey, Alfie. Beautiful. Gorgeous boy. Where's your sister? Where's she sleeping? I think she's over there on the chair. Yeah, today is 2 years ago today. I was taken in an ambulance with severe cellulitis and sepsis. I had organs that were shutting down, failing fast. The doctors at the hospital let me know just how pretty serious it was. My kidneys were flatline sort of thing. They were just about savable, and then my heart was next to go. So it literally was a life and death situation. My body was just filled with this toxic, really bad situation. And it's then that I realised that morning as well, because I needed an ambulance, and my other half at the time, who was a narcissist, I can't even say him now, a narcissistic person who was full of control and manipulative, and I thought he was wonderful, but he also could be as evil as anything. Um, he wanted to go and fetch a lawnmower, so I was being inconveniencing, to him. So yeah. So for me, today marks a special day for me. It's 2 years where my head woke up and realised I was in an abusive relationship. It realised what it was, that it wasn't love. I was in hospital for just under 2 weeks, so it gave me time to give me my head time to realise, to sit back out of the situation, a bit like an out-of-body experience, really. See the person that he really was develop, where I was hooked up to machines. I could hardly hold my phone, and yet he wanted to know where I was every hour and every minute of the day. I wasn't going anywhere because I was hooked up to so many machines and medicines, things. As soon as one bag of stuff was dispensed in my body, there was another one replaced, and it was just a never-ending cycle of medicines and needles and pain. And to have somebody who doesn't like the fact that you're talking to male nurses, and male nurses are attending to you because you're unwell. You're dying in hospital. It's not like as if I'm giving him the come on or anything. It's like, come on, I've got a leg that looks like a burnt piece of ham or something. It looks horrific. I'm hardly dressed to, slip off and go clubbing on the quiet or something. He wanted to know who all my visitors were, who I was talking to. Yeah, he would be phoning me every minute. And his messages were just vile. He let I had a morphed axolotl that was in a lizard state, and he allowed it to die. And the poor thing was in this horrible state. And he sent me photographs of it. And also I had a group, because it was axolotls are Mexican walking fish, and they don't morph, but this did naturally on its own. So it was living on land basically, and a bit of a rarity. So I had quite a lot of a following on this Facebook group that I did. People from America and all over the world, sort of curious, and they just enjoyed seeing my videos of feeding him and his water baths and all the rest of it. Things that I did, they just found interesting and asked questions and all sorts. And he posted the picture on there and said that I'm cruel to animals, and this is what I do, and this, that and the other. And it was evil. And there was a lot that had gone on. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you with details and stuff, but toxic, abusive relationships are just draining. And I was so glad to be out of it. But it took a lot of time from the time that I got back and out of hospital to when I got rid. So, and then it's, so it took 5 months for me to end the relationship from the time I went in hospital. And then it took about 7 months then to start finding me again. You go through a grieving process. So then when I found me again, that's when I went vegan. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. I'm going to eat this now because it's getting cooler. And I don't want to have a stony cold tea. So, I'm going to say thanks for watching. But today for me is a big day. It's about taking my life back 2 years ago. I didn't think I'd be in the place that I'm at now. I didn't think I'd have him gone out of my life, but there we go. To anybody who's in a toxic relationship, basically talk to somebody, and there is life beyond these horrible people. Right, thanks for watching. Bye.